Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're going to play Out of Ore today. We're going to start a new map on Scandinavia. Let's go ahead and do it here. We're going to do Scandinavia. Let's go ahead and do hardcore mode this time. We'll see how it goes. I want to do, on this playthrough, I want to do a little bit more grid mode where everything lines up. I'm not sure where we want to go to start. Looks like we're in a pretty rough area. So maybe try to go this direction, I don't know. Let's go ahead and equip our axe and we'll grab some trees as we go here. Whatever direction, we'll try to find us a spot to start a camp. Oh, here's a nice open area. Too small. Alright, so we just started, we went straight here, we found a pretty decent open area. At first, it's just getting set up. Let's go ahead. We're going to sell our slow pickaxe, our slow shovel. I'm going to sell the light, and I'm going to buy. So far we've made $84. I'm going to buy a wood workbench to start off with here. Let's go ahead and drop that down. I want to go to grid mode, put everything on the grid. What we're going to do, oh, I do need to buy the hand tools. So let's get the fast pickaxe and the fast shovel. So that's going to put us down. We're already down 15 grand, 14 grand. All right, let's go ahead and dig this dude out. Get this little bit of a spot cleared out here so we can find this thing. Get a little bit of a hump here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. I've really been enjoying the Out of Ore playthrough. I do have a map on Forest Hills as well. Pretty far along over there. We've got the big equipment going. So make sure you check that out. Alright. It's a little bit of an area here. Let's get some, let's go ahead and, you don't have to move this either. We can just pull it right out of here. Turn all this into beams. Let's sell our dirt. $300. Alright, let's see if we can buy. The good thing about me, I've got everything unlocked. I'm level 62. There's nothing else to unlock. So let's see if we can get a loader. What's the cheapest loader we can get? We got 87,000. So there is a loader here for 46,000. And there's one for 78,000. So let's go ahead and get the 46,000 loader. We're also going to want to get a sell point. Still got 28,000. So we want to get, we're on grid mode, so we want a sell point. We want our sell point to be in the ground a little bit like this. So that we can dump in it easily. We are going to have to pick it up and redrop it here. We got stuff going through here. All right. Let's make sure we can sell into this. We'll make sure this is working. Not sure if it's going to be with this dirt in here. Fast pickaxe is very expensive up front. You know, when you start just starting off, it's really a lot of money. Let's see. You can't hand feed it, so let's go ahead and queue up some planks as well. Let's go ahead and sell this other dirt at $291. Let's drop out this loader. All right. So let's see if our money ticks up here. 28,475. Okay. All right, so we are getting money for our dirt. Is there anything? Let's run through and grab us a few trees. We'll get some trees queued up while we do some digging. Trying to run around in the circle here. There's kind of a mound of dirt. This looks like it's giving us dirt, but it looked like something different. Well, we got some humps here. We can there's a stump. I wasn't sure if that one was big enough to get or not. All right. we're already 15 minutes in here or so. Too small. All right. Pretty steep ravine there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this. We're going to move it up. We don't want it too close to that. Just in case we miss, we can bury it, I guess. Not careful. A little floaty, so try to make it look a little more realistic. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's queue up. Let's queue up a few wood blocks. Let's do some floors, some wood blocks, some more floors. And then we'll need to, these are 5 beams each. So let's go ahead and do 50, and then we'll do beams, and then we'll do the leftover as planks. We'll let that queue up and we'll dig some here. We've got some humps of stuff behind us here. Really getting anything yet. Let me really need to shovel in front of the soil point. almost 1,000 for a scoop, maybe 800 of just regular dirt. Now this, I don't know, but it looks a little bit more like pay dirt. We don't really want to start selling a bunch of pay dirt if we don't have to. We'd rather wait. So yeah, this is pay dirt already, which is good. We have, all right, let's see what we got over here. Let's go ahead and we don't want these, do we? So we got some, we'll let this stuff process right now. Okay. Now, how much is it to buy a small wash plant? 7,200. Well, we got the money, so we're going to do that. All right, look at this. Now we're in business. Now you can put your pay dirt here, and you can turn this into gold ore. It's not going to be very efficient. It's not going to be very efficient. Let's make us 3 more blocks. 3 more things. We'll let that work. We're going to need more. We can go ahead and sell our dirt. We probably could almost get that next level thing here, but alright. So what I want to do is I'm going to try to get next to this. I don't mind selling a little bit of pay dirt, obviously. It's going to be a struggle just to make money at first, so we got to do what we can. We're going to need to get us a fuel station. Let's do one more, get us up to 30,000. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we dumped a little bit out front there. So we're going to need to buy a fuel station here. $2,000. All right. Okay. Let's grab some fuel. Right, we're at 28,000. 27,99,999. 27,959. So about $2,000 to fill up there. So 2 scoops, about 3 scoops will cover our fuel. What we need to do is look at getting a bigger loader whenever we can, and actually start a conveyor so we can start processing our pay dirt. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and move this. don't know if we're going to have room on our workbench on here. Oh, we are. Very nice. Okay. We're going to need floors. Decent amount of floors. Now, if we start trying to set up, excuse me, get a drink of my soda there. If we start trying to set up a small processing plant, we got pay dirt over here and whatever that is. Coal. There's that big humpy hump. This looks awful dark too. Alright, goes right into pay dirt. Alright. So if we want to do a hopper, well, let's see what we can buy here. We're going to hold this for now. That way, if we'll sell this, and then we'll put this into our wash plant there. Let's see if we can buy. So we're going to need a hopper right off the rip, right? Hopper's the first thing you need. That's going to be 4,500. Let's buy what we can here. We don't know how much power we're going to need yet, but we know we can do a 1-speed motor for now. We know we need that. We know we'll need 2, or at least 1 cable for sure. We know we'll need at least, still got money. We know we'll do at least an up, right? We'll need at least an up. Might as well do the big one here. All right. We'll know we'll need a straight. And then, what will we need? You guys probably get tired of me asking this. The first thing we'll need, what does the trommel do? The trommel just pulls out the dirt and the pay dirt, so that's fine. That is fine, so let's get that. And then we're going to need a storage. We're going to need a left or right. Let's go ahead and start dropping down what we got here. So we got our little setup over here for now, right? We know we got some stuff here that we want. So let's see what we got here. I want to stay in grid mode. That's not horrible. It's got some bushes and stuff coming through here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this out a little bit. was hoping I could get that one without picking it back up. All right. All right, so we got, let's see if we can hit this spot again. Oop. We're going to have to switch it out with dirt. I wanted headed that direction. Okay. We're going to need power on this end. We're just going to use the 1X. We're going to need more money anyway, but this is not a fast way to get it. Okay. Now we're going to need the straight. Now we're going to need the trommel. All right, now coming out of the back of the trommel, so coming out of the back of the trommel is the good stuff. Well, it's what we want, right? So we're going to need a left, right? You don't want to mess this up, I guess. I'm out of money. A left. Okay. Now I want to do the actual wash plant, right? I don't know if we got the money for that. So we want this one. We'll hold everything and then shoot dirt out the back. don't have the money for, right? The wash plant will take in pay dirt because and then, oh, it just sends everything on through. So we don't want the wash plant. We definitely want the sluice box. All right, so need 7,500 for that. And then the trommel, everything else comes out the front. So for now, we can put a little straight on here. And then we'll be able to put storage right here. Okay. Little clippage there, but it's through the frame, not through the belt. All right. Okay, so we still need, so over here we're going to need a storage on the end or a conveyor up. We could switch this out with a conveyor up to sell the pay dirt right into this. It'll sell the dirt, which that's what we'll want to do. We'll want to move that right over here under this. So let's just dump some more dirt here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's grab our stuff because I want to expand out our thing. Can we make any more floors now? We don't have very many logs either. So let's see here. I want to get room for a smelter. Oh, I can't see. Alright, so we need some more trees. Let's dig some dirt here. I'm going to go ahead and sell the dirt we got here. Alright, so we're going to need a sluice box, 7,500. The dirt's already should be taken out before this. Should be out before this because this, oh no, it puts, no, so we're going to need, so we need the sluice box, 7,500. A storage, 6,500, so that's 14,000. We're still going to need another up, which is 18,500. And then we're going to need some sort of power. So yeah, we got a little ways to go here. Can we? How close are we getting a smelter? A smelter. center is 15.7, so that's a decent ways away too. All right, let's I built my plant right into my dig site here. All right, here's what we want to do. Let's grab some trees as well. I'm going to start digging from this side over here. Right about here. Let's grab some trees. Let's get some stuff queued up. We could sell that as well. Grab us about 100 trees here. We can generate, we can use the stuff. We can also use it to generate some cash while we're digging. So we're getting basically two sources of income at the same time to make this a little faster. It's a little slow starting out. It's part of the challenge, getting it going, right? The smaller trees do give you less wood. A couple more here. All right, so let's do 75. And then we'll just use the rest for that and the planks. Now we can sell these. So let's let one get built here. All right. So we can sell. So we can sell this. One beam is worth 140. One plank is worth 140. So basically you get 100. So if you can get 10 wood, that's $1,400. That's probably faster than digging at this point, honestly. So let that stuff go up, and we'll dig a few. Wrong button, I'm running off the cliff. Running off a cliff. Trying to keep everything kind of compact here at first. So we don't have a bunch of travel distance. Got some pretty big holes there next to my plant. We'll have to level out. So close, yet so far away. You can do it. You'll want to turn after you get some momentum if you can. What do we got going on over here? We got pretty big holes over here, so what we can do, grab us some rando dirt here. And here's where the good stuff is that we think's the good stuff. All right. You can do it. Let's do 2 scoops here, like Raisin Bran, and then let's sell our wood here. I think the power is going to be the expensive thing, right? Maybe we put, maybe we start out with gas and try to buy some, I don't know, buy some fuel to see if we can get it at least running. Okay. That's 8,800. That's like 8 scoops, 9 scoops of dirt. All right, so for here, we just need a storage to collect everything else at this point. So we just want storage. So we'll need 2 storages. Okay. Now we need want the sluice box, which is 7,500. $7,500. Can we just sell wood? Too small. All right, let's see here. If we go to sell our logs, we're definitely getting a lot less money doing it that way. But that'll allow us to get our sluice box. Now the problem is this thing's probably in the dirt, right? Honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Out here in the woods with all these bushes, with Dramite you can blow this stuff off pretty quickly. I've been working on the mining. Dig, dig, dig. All right, let's see here. I think all we got left to do is power. So I wanted to get all this together so now we can see what in the world did I do there. There we go. All right. Okay. I can live with that. So now, what is the grid mode? 361. Which means we need we can't use the smallest one, so we need daggone it. We can do a power generator. Oh, these are big. It's cheaper, but we've got to buy fuel. All right, so we need 31.5. 31.5 is what we need for power. 31.5. Well, let's go ahead and make 3 more floors. That'll pull this out of our inventory right now. We're going to go ahead and sell this stuff here. All right, we're at 5,000. Again, we need to be at 31.5, so. We need to be at 31.5, so. We're going to definitely have to do some digging and get the power going. Let's get some more stuff queued up here. All right, that one's worth 2. That one was worth 2. That was worth 2. 2. 2. All right, the small one's worth 1, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, the small ones are worth 1. Looks like the big ones are worth 2. Dump was worth 1. That makes sense. Too small. All right, let's go ahead and queue up some more stuff here. Alright, that'll be queued up. Do some more digging here. Whoa. We could probably, our fuel station was only $2,000, but, oh, you know what? Damn it, we didn't need that extra storage. I bought a storage unit we didn't need because we were going to drop that straight into this cell point. So this, we were going to put a conveyor here, and because this is going, no, over there. Over here, there's going to be dirt coming out. We're going to drop this into a cell point. That's pretty good money too for the flooring. All right, we're getting 4,500 back. And then we're going to just put the cell point over here. so we're going to put the cell point over here once we got the power. That probably didn't change our power situation because we was already a little over what we needed to be. 435, right? 31.5. Alright guys, we're getting up about an hour and a half here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. We'll come back to it. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for episode 2. I'll bring everybody back once I get the I'll probably go ahead and, come back once we get the power situation sorted out so that we're able to run the actual processing plant. Normally, later, if you guys have watched the other episode, I'll start building ramps. I start off with, I do concrete ramps. Once I can start getting into gravel, they're very expensive to buy. But, guys, I do appreciate you. Until next time, have fun digging that dirt. I'm out of here.